Hello again, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Taking a stroll towards Morrowby Dry Docks. Now, you've probably noticed there's quite a bit that's different. I look different, I seem to have a small dog following me, and it seems to be a high level. I've done some levelling just by myself, going to wander around. Weirdly enough, my fishing seems to have benefited the most from the levelling. It's level 26 with the fisherman, level 19 arcanist, level 12 culinarian. So yeah, I thought I'd sort of progress the levels along. I haven't done too much with the story. I've done a few main scenario quests, but now I need to get to the point where we can get the airship passage license thingamajig and start moving around a bit more freely. So that's what we're doing at the moment. It's Friday afternoon. I have decided to take a day to hopefully let my leg heal up. I've been having intermittent problems with my leg, and it got really bad yesterday. I couldn't put any pressure on it, so I'm sat at home at the moment, and I thought, what better opportunity to sit my arse down and record some Final Fantasy. So this is an area we haven't been to in the videos that I've recorded, Morrowby Dry Docks. It just happens to be where our next scenario quest is taking place. Done quite a few side quests, got those out of the way. I did one before in, I think it was Outer Lenoskia or Upper Lenoskia, and unfortunately I did the quest as my fisherman because that's got the highest level and the quest was available and open, and it dumped all the experience into the fisherman class, so it wasn't quite what I intended. So let's speak to Atbrim. Don't know how to pronounce that name. Yes, I have a letter for you. Blastant botheration. Another delay. I am well aware of the shortage of skilled artisans, but this is insufferable. My apologies. The messenger does not deserve to bear the brunt of my frustration. Might I have your name? Yes, you might. Geico, is it? Well, Geico, this proud maiden you see taking shape before you is the Victory, the first new vessel to grace the docks since the Calamity. We may have lost the bulk of our ships that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. Victory is more than a simple warship, it's a symbol of Limsa rebirth from the wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Umbral era. Thus we're striving to complete our construction as swiftly as possible, even going so far as to hire veteran shipwrights from outside the thalassocracy. Even with such unprecedented measures, there are never enough hands to handle the abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the docks for a time, there is no end of odd jobs for a hard-working adventurer. Be fair warned, there is no place here for layabouts and troublemakers. Cool. So, yeah, all of our gear at the moment is higher level than anything they can give us. Looking for a member of his crew and the items he was supposed to deliver. Where in the 7 hells is that man? Not once in 12 moons has he been late with the shipment, and now 2 whole turns of the sun without a single word. Shipwright of mine, a young man named that, recently left Candlekeep Quay to retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from Limsa, but has yet to return. Sent several missives to Halbroda. His replies are always the same. He does not recall ever seeing the right, nor the supplies he was scheduled to collect. That man knows something, and I severely doubt he is telling me the whole truth. As I cannot leave my post, I would ask you to travel to Candlekeep Quay in my stead and inform Hal Broder. If he insists on playing his games, I will personally see he's transferred to Turtleback Island, where he can rot alone in the middle of the sea for eternity. How pleasant. Well then, we'd best go and see to that. So yes, I have a dog. I also have a cat. I can never remember how to get to that. Yeah. So a curl kitten and a dog. That was part of a quest. You had to sort of rescue. I think you're rescuing the dog from starvation and the cat from some other monsters. So I think we're heading down here. Still noticing quite a lot of lag on the recording, so I might have to sort of further dial down some settings. There's Hal Broder. Does that self-righteous dog doubt that I ever told him anything less than the truth? He does, and I'm here to make you aware of those doubts. Turtleback Island, he cannot do that, can he? Swear on my poor Nana's grave, navigate rest of soul, I know naught of him, nor his precious supplies. Hells, we're at the quay. No, we're here at the quay. Have had enough troubles these past few suns, what with the sinking of that Levinson cargo ship off the Salt Strand. Haven't had time to take a proper piss, let alone make note of every scrag that wanders in off the grip. Take the money. Might actually take one of these belts, just because there are some of my equipment sets that don't have belts. If you have time to be standing here questioning my character, then you most certainly have the time to get the arse of yours down to the Salt Strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck. Okay, I will do that. Salt Strand is down here. I think this fate's below my level. Yeah, it is. Oh, we've gone past whatever it was we were supposed to go to. There he is. Oh dear, what's happened? You alright there, mate? So the foreman's wondering on my whereabouts. I thought he might be, but you must know I cannot show my face at the dry docks until I've righted the terrible wrong I've caused. 2 nights past I made the trip from dry docks to Candlekeep Quay. Just as the foreman asked, seas were right rough. The captain of the cargo ship was wary of bringing her too close to the cliffs. So I paid a few coins for a fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time he was halfway twixt shore and ship, the swells had risen to nigh on 10 yards. And it wasn't long before the waves had hold of us. Try as we might to steady the boat, nature's grip was too tight, and we was flung headlong into the Levinson galley. When I awoke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I was to collect lay strewn across the Salt Strand. I made every effort to salvage it, but the sands are crawling with Kin? I don't know how to pronounce that. Damn you, Final Fantasy, with all your weird names. And I ain't one with a sword. Now you see why it is I cannot return to the dry docks. Well, luckily for you, I don't have a sword, but I'm not too shabby with a spell. So we've got some new spells as well. If we cast Bio and then Miasma, so we've got the 2 damage over time effects there. Energy Drain, and then we can use Fester, which as you can see does quite a lot of damage. Oh, cat person. So yeah, Fester's our new favourite ability. Oh, there you go. But yeah, it's more effective on enemies who have Bio and Miasma active on them at once. Which happens to have just killed that straight off the bat, so that's okay. We have the new Carbuncle. I don't think has been shown in any of the videos I've done so far. And that protects me with a thingamajig. Glittering Topaz. That basically just means I don't take any damage, which is nice. Hi person, stood behind me. I think he's following me. Bang. Dead. Bang! And the mob is gone. Let's go back and let that personage know that we've sorted his problem out. Night, I was tossed into the sea like some doll of rags, and it weren't long before the world around me faded to black as I slipped deeper into the abyss. But Lord, the navigator wouldn't see me to the gates of the 7 hells, and I woke to find myself washed ashore. Here I've been ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage my master's cargo. Except you didn't, I did. Et voila. Don't know how I can repay you. Deliver the supplies right away, but first I must stop by the quay so I might pay my respects to the widow of the brave fisher who gave his life for a handful of coin. Yep. Jory good. So, yeah, I tried travelling to Gridania because one of my fishing missions takes me there. But it looks as though I've jumped too far ahead because the main story hasn't granted me the ability to use the airships yet. Hence why we're doing story missions. Oh yeah, something else that's happened. Obviously with the pandemic being a thing, stuff closed down a while back. One of those was airsoft. I was doing airsoft for a while, and looking to get the license thingy you need to get your own gun. But now because things have opened back up again, and I'm back working and things are looking a bit brighter, we've booked another session at the airsoft place in Bolton. So we're going to be going there on the 11th of December. We've booked all that stuff, which is cool. Really looking forward to that. Don't actually have my own weapon yet, so I'm going to be renting equipment from there, but still, it's an enjoyable experience, and all being well, I should have my own. I'm going to get a P90 because I love those guns, so it's going to happen soon. So what do we want? I'll take that, and the reason I did that is because I've got a belt on. It doesn't really make any difference, but I just like the idea of him having the full equipment set. No offhand? No offhand stuff yet, and obviously no soul crystals yet. Oh, yeah, and I've changed the theme to the classic thing, so it's got little pixely icons and the standard blue background. What we got here? Ooh, I wonder. Right, just decline that a second. Switch back to you. Ah, that's still not better than what I've got. Good experience though. That'll take us. Oh, it might just be short, yeah, but it'll take us close to the next level. While I originally had doubts about your motives, you have repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Nalbic and Vermelis. Still do not like you, but that doesn't mean I don't trust you. Gimtorta, whatever, head of the watch here at Drydocks, believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, requires assistance investigating a group of unsavoury individuals making camp nearby. I've recommended you for the task. Despite all Lim's elements endured before, during and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the sea state just so that they might line their pockets with a few handfuls of coin, just the thought of it sickens me. What are you pointing at? Yeah, so that fishing mission, I can go and catch some more sea cucumbers because I know where they are, and I'll get that off my quest list. Just tidy it up a bit. Oi, you. Since you arrived at Morrowby Drydocks, I've had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. Simply protocol. You'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appeared to be a model citizen. That, and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well then. I assume he informed you of what your task would entail. Pirates, we believe, are conspiring to raid the Drydocks, were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. Have you approached the men posing as a lost adventurer, so you cannot somehow learn of their intentions? Okay, just want to find out what they're up to. Ooh, hello. I knew it. No more sardines for... yeah. Tonight I shoved dine on the finest salmon in the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going on with some of the other guards. And who that chap would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Okay. Follow the road past the gates to the southeast. Eventually come to a barren cape with a single large stone half buried in a cliff overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Naimea Spinner. I'm surprised the pirates camped up there were aware of that though. Okay. So literally just over there. I mean, I don't know why you need me to spy on them. You can see them from there. Or maybe not. Disreputable pirate. I'm giving you the count of 9 to step back on that path. Carry your venturing arse back down to whatever rock it is you crawled out from under. I see. As had it up to me ears, we are tight, roaming the hills like there was years to roam. It's getting to be that a man can enjoy a mother rum without some shite breath outlander running up asking which is the way to the local levy meet. 7 L's. I know, I'm a bloody pirate, god damn it. Al's balls. Once we have my boy back, I'm putting this god's-forsaken piss-hole of an island so far behind me, no one will remember I was ever here. Oh, okay. Thought he was about to attack, but obviously no interest. So I guess I head back and say, yes, he was very angry, called adventurous shite breaths, and went off to sharpen some knives. I honestly don't think you have much to worry about. And something about his boy. Yep. Something is not right. I won't sit by idly waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Geico. It appears to be wise to put our trust in you. Correctamundo. Oh, yeah. Huzzah. Let's just do the rest of these story missions and then we can move on. We've told our captain of the watch at the Morrowby Dry Docks wishes your aid in dealing with potential intruders. I'm concerned, Geico. It appears that the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to the dry docks, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory herself. The ship is the symbol of everything Limsa strives to become. I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hold. Okay. Not moments ago, my guards submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. Okay. So, go and speak to... Actually, we spoke to him first, so we'll speak to the other guy. I think I'm going the right way. Yes. Oh! I haven't done the levy meets for... Yeah. So every time you come across a new levy meet dispenser person, you've got to do an introductory mission for them before they'll start handing over any additional stuff, missions. There's also one at Swiftperch, I think, or Aleport in Western Lanoskia, so we'll go and do that one as well first. Yep. Well, it was not too long ago I saw some unsavoury sorts slinking along the top bluff near the Empty Heart, just over yonder. Ooh. I'm not taking part in this fate. Stop playing the music. So, where's this personage? Yep, shifty-eyed sailor. Oi, what are you doing? Spotted me, did you? Well, you're too late. What's to happen is already happening. Oh dear. Let's go and do this levy thingy-me-jig. I think it's called a levy thing. A levy, yeah, levies. It's not leaves, is it? No, it's levies. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Back where we were. Absolutely abysmal sense of direction. I do apologise. So if we go here, we open this. I think somebody's already doing it. Right. Hopefully now they've gone. We can initiate ours. Recommended level +4 for the maximum experience. Suspicious megalocrab. I mean, yeah, it is. Let's get our carbuncle friend to give us that shield. One of them, and one of them. Boom. I don't think that's one of the targets we're looking for. It is not. Does that indicate? Yeah, it's indicating we can go further this way to have a look for more suspicious megalocrabs. Maybe we're out of lightning strike cores. Okay. Back this way, there's a crab. Healing. The shield. Ta-da! Yes, we will travel back. That'll make it easier to hand in the next quest as well. Done your job. So we can take levies from that guy now as well. Yeah. Oh, this must be a, yeah, it's a Dewey. So you found me one of those pirates, did you? Yes, I did. I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. What could these knaves be planning? What's to happen is already happening. Trouble at the shipyard. Easy now. Stuck me good. How many did they number? Not sure. More than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. Oh no. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man's wounds. Good-o. Make haste. Protect the victory! Oh, okay, I can't get in that way. You. Two down. Two more. Gahahaha. Never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan works like a charm. Ah, what are you doing, you bloody great fool? Oh, that's his dad. Aha. So they are planning on blowing up the ship. Have you any idea how important this ship is, what it represents? Ah, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into me treacherous, backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright. And building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. Oh no. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. Wonder why Bim never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. Ship's a symbol, alright, of everything that went wrong in the world. I need to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. Beat the tar out this bloated sea slug. Make sure no harm comes to the victory. I shall do him with my book. Oh, hey, oh. That could be a problem over there. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, I would, because I didn't get out of the way quick enough. Down he goes. Oh, there's still one left. We did it. I must be getting old, letting some green screen. Green screen? Wow, where did that come from? Letting some green venturer get the best of me. Green screen. Oh, well done. That's one big bloody ship. Nasty looking. Well, sorry about your dad. Pirates have made a right mess of things. Best get to sorting out the docks. Okay. It's all been done. I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. At the time, I believe he will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory completed and in the water. By the by, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Rainer's men will be taking over the investigation. You want another favour? Curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of that guy, pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. It's penned in a most unusual script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limsel and Insa deems worthy of deciphering is like to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Okay. So we'll go and deliver that back to Badaron. Before we head back there, I can't remember whether Aileport's on the way back or not. We will teleport there. I don't think... excuse me. I don't think I've done the introductory mission for the levy in Aileport. This is Aileport, by the way. Fantastic little port town. No, I haven't. There he is. Yep. So this one involves escorting particular character or person. Thought I had an engine then. Oh, okay, we can do it here. Initiate, yes, confirm. So we are beckoning him. Here. I hate these ones. I really do hate these ones. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Come on. Let's get rid of this thing first. Star-stained Buccaneer. Done. Come on, you. No, not question. Second. These follow escort missions are just... I think that's the same across the board in every game. You beckon to no one in particular. Let's target him, please. Another one down. Nearly there. Come on. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I reckon you're tough enough to take on the rest of me levies. The airport's an important hub for trade in the region. There's no shortage of tasks to be had. I look forward to seeing you make a difference here, adventurer. Okay. Shan't be making a difference just yet. I'm going to go try and catch 2 more sea cucumbers. Cucumbers. I think I need to be back at Swift Perch. It's just up the road. I think that's where you catch them anyway. And yeah, this one's Foregord Float in the North Shroud, where we need to go and catch a catfish, shadow catfish. These sea cucumbers. It looks as though we should be able to catch them there. But I seem to remember catching them. Ooh, got some hunting log things to kill as well. Nice tasty bit of experience there. What else is in that log? Sewer moles. Yeah, everything's in Western Lenoskia. Hang on a minute, did we catch them here? I don't think I did catch them here. I'll try fishing off the edge and see if I get anything, but I've got a feeling it might have been somewhere else. Ah, such a relaxing pastime. Really pretty scenery. Tiger cod. I'm currently using versatile lures. We've got. Ooh. We do actually have better lures. Morrowby flounder. No, I think we were in a different area. Given that that picture looks like the bridge, well, that bridge that I'm familiar with, up here, that's where we'll go. No, no interest. Am I going to stop and help this person? Oh, go on then. think they're a pugilist. There we go. So... let's go fishing for the sea cucumbers, then we can hand in that quest and that quest. Unless anyone actually is here doing this, no, I don't want to do it. Back in Limsa Lominsa, we are now going to go and do the main scenario quest. I went and delivered the sea cucumbers and did a mission for the Culinarians Guild. But now it's time to press on. Ahoy there, Geico. Been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. First Sword was still reeling at his old man's part in the business, but at least you kept the victory from being sunk before she sailed. That I owe you me thanks. You've really made a name for yourself in Limsa, lad. Folk know that. Folk know that when they need something doing, need something doing, what might that be? Oh yeah, here's this. Aye. I reckon I might know a canny bugger what can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Badaron. No, it's you. Never let me down, and Navigator helped me. I reckon I can trust you. Trouble brewing here and no mistake. Out with it then, man. I think the game just had a kind of moment there. It was leveling me up and wouldn't let me continue. Okay. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to read the orders you prized from the cold dead hands of his mates. Okay. Sahagin letters. Gets worse though. Plan to blow up the victory. It was all here, right down to the fine details. Point being, the attack on the victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates, 'twas a key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. Reading this aright, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw you was onto them and rushed to do the job and buggered it up. Huh. Them tattoo-faced bastards, as they say, was paying Thingy's old man. They were the Serpent Reavers, right? None of the crew was there, was there? They have something better to do or what? I don't know. Ooh. Okay, so the victory was the distraction. They're after men, just like they've always been. Sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. It's a bit about raising hell in Western Lanoskia. It's where it'll be. Something tells me Swift Perch is about to get hit, and it's hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Rayner at the Coral Tower. Tell him he's in for a busy day. Okay. Oh, and do whatever missions he asks you to do. Of course, why not? Let's go and see the Commodore. The game seems to be lagging a bit in its responses. I'm just checking whether or not the server's slowed down. Ooh. Nope, already got that one. Commodore Rayner. You must be the adventurer who seems to be on everyone's... whose name appears... You must be the adventurer on everyone's lips. Yes, I am now. It's commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the victory. Now what can I do to help? Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet evening are about to be cruelly dashed? An assault on Swift Perch. Well, that's what it says. Baron is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Baderon's assessment that the attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Swift Perch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commodore, sir. Report. It's the Sahagin, sir. They've mounted a large-scale assault on South Tide Gate and threaten to overwhelm our defences within the day. The Navigator. By the Navigator. Seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. The Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin, which means there is every chance the assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it. That leaves Swift Perch vulnerable to those pirate traitors. It's at times such as these that I wish the warriors of the light yet walked among us, but wishes will avail us naught. Gijin, you must serve in their absence. Make for Swift Perch with all haste, and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defence. Yes, I will do as you ask. How's this for all haste? Howdy. Commodore Rayner sent words we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. I don't even remember speaking to you. I'm sorry. In any case, do you know what we're fighting for here? This place, Swift Perch. It was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish-fancying scum claim the honour of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody home, you hear me? Yeah. To battle. Here they come. Here now. Thought all them yellow jacket worms was meant to be busy. Useless scrag ain't followed the plan, has he? Now what? Pull back and wait for our Sahagin brothers? Piss on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk. It'll be on your blood what stains Lord Leviathan's altars. Yellow bellies you can butcher at will, and dirt-eating slugs will be crushed under the full might of the Serpent Reavers. I do not think so. Squads 1 and 2, protect the dance floor. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. Rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. spare the Commodore word of our victory, or no word at all. Pull him, Minto. Rah, I've got all your yellow bellies and dance on your gizzards. Here we go. Try to see if they've got a healer. I can't see him though. There's one. Oh, what the hell is that? Got it. Well fought. The Reavers are beaten and scattered. Take some men and hunt down the stragglers. But there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. I didn't even break me glasses. Ooh. Who are you? Source of his strength becomes clear. Nani? You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command that I may smite mine enemies. Oh, okay. The very being imperils the plan. It cannot be suffered to live. Brings preternatural. Preternatural. Whatever. Oh, jeez. Boom. Duty complete. Yeah. Stay down. Paragons, did he say? It is as I feared. They are known as the Bringers of Chaos, or Asians, to give them their proper name. Seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. What? Pardon? You would know if we Shah Lions have encountered Askians before. I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see you've been blessed with a special gift. Yes, I looked at the character creation menu. Are you alright, lad? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Ah, it's okay. Handled it. At least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those reavers were the ones spiriting folk away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling the strings. Trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. Came as soon as I sensed his presence. I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed. Thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Schulte. Please give our regards to the Scions. I'm glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spate of abductions. The thread of your fate forms a part of a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Send my greetings to Commodore Rayner. Bye. Ooh. Back to Limsalaminsa. Right. Let me just check something. Never mind. Right, back to the upper decks. And report our victory to the Commodore. Oh, dearie me. Need more caffeine in my life. I've actually stopped drinking coffee. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I probably have, to be honest. Drinking green tea. Still drink G Fuel from time to time. Not so much. Trying to as I say, trying to just cut down the amount of caffeine that I've got in my life in general. I still want to drink. I still actually want to drink coffee. I miss it, but I figured I can either have the caffeine source coming from my coffee or the caffeine source coming from my G Fuel. One or the two. And I chose G Fuel because it tastes nicer. Well, actually, I'm not sure whether I think that or not. I think that the variation of flavour is nicer in the G Fuel, whereas the coffee, it's a different taste. You can't really say one tastes nicer than the other. Well, you can. It's subjective, so, you know. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, a strong spirit, and sound judgment. Little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of the Eorzea's greatest adventurers, but it is a matter of time. Clearly, Badaran's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. But you favour me with your own account of the day's events. Such victories bear retelling. Yes, of course. Shorter has been working with us for quite some time, you see. She was only too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Lindsay Levinson yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory, and the small matter of your deeds at Swift Perch, you two have proven yourself a valued friend of the thalassocracy. That's a horrible word. Admiral. Ah, yes. Beautiful. I present to you Admiral Blurfiswin.
Kimiが噂の冒険者か。なるほど、いい面構えをしている。私はメルウィブ・ブルーフィスウィンだ。本日は数々の働きの礼を言いに来た。海の都リムサロミンサを代表し感謝する。これを受け取ってくれたまえ。リムサロミンサへ力を貸してくれているせめてもの礼だ。バデロンやレイナーから聞いていたよ。我が国へ素晴らしい冒険者が訪れたのだとな。君をぜひ晩餐会に招待したい。サハ銀族の暗躍を大事になる前に防いでくれたのだ。これくらいの礼は受け取ってもらわんとな。
なんと直々の正体とは。
では待っているぞ。 それからこれからも我々に力を貸してくれたまえ。君にクリスタルの導きがあらんこと。
Well, looks like I'm going to dinner with the admiral. Dress shoes. Now, I'm not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It's highly coveted honour. Or even the officers can't talk. Even the officers under her direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But I will not deny you have earned it. Many of the tasks you've performed in service to the thalassocracy have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for your efforts, a nod to your many achievements, both large and small. As the enormity of this moment yet to sink in, perchance you will realise its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Lim-Salaminsa. Now that I have imagined the scene, I realise you will require attire suitable for the occasion. I suggest you visit the wench and see what Badaran can arrange. He's surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. What's down here? I think this might be the trading halls for the marauders. Yeah. None of my busyness. I could probably Ethernet to it. Maybe not then. So we've got to get all fancied up. Brand new clothes. I think we already got the dress shoes, did we? No. Sort everything out while we're walking. We've got some stuff that we can't equip yet because we're not high enough level. Was that the guy that was following me before? I think we've got the same hairdo. Well, if it isn't Mailwib's guest of honour, hobnobbing with the Iron Mighty now, is it? I tell you, lad, damn near snorted ale out my nose when I heard the news. Come a long bloody way you have, and that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure, you'll not want for decent grub. These banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. It's a grand chance to fill your belly to bursting with fine, and more importantly, free food. But can't have you turning up in your shite cake venturing gear. No, the hero of the hour needs to have a touch of refinement about him. If only to stop folk complaining when he stuffs his face with cake. Take yourself over to the Octant and speak to, of the Bruges Consortium. Bruges. She'll furnish you with something gentlemanly to wear. I've already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods and bring them back here so I can tell you what's what. So go and get the clothes so that you can tell me how to wear the clothes. Hello. How beautiful. I'm assuming the Octant is on the upper level. Oh no, it's the lower level. It's probably somewhere I've been to hundreds of times before. It's probably the bloody market district. To pay attention to such things. I think we're getting Domino's tonight. I'm really, really excited about it. I've not had takeaway in ages. I made a habit quite recently of saying that I wasn't going to have takeaway all the time. I used to do it so often, and it's not just a drain on your bank account. It's not good for you. You know, you might feel good when you're eating it, but inevitably you're just going to end up feeling like shit. But once you do it every once in a while, it's pretty damn good. Good evening, sir. I assume you're the underdressed gentleman Baderon mentioned. I see he was not exaggerating. I've chosen these especially for your debut in polite society. Fear not, I'm certain you will absolutely adore them. Okay, now back to Baderon. I think after we attend the banquet with the Admiral, we meet the other heads of state. I think. So the guy from Uldar, or the Sultanate, Sultan, or whatever she's called, and the Seeker from Gridania. Here we go. A nice pair of dress shoes for you. A bloke mightn't have much else to his name, but so long as he's got a decent pair of shoes on his feet, there ain't nowhere he can't go. Think of him as a gift from me and all the other folk you've done right by along the way. Oh, this is a very moving gesture, I know. Just don't go welling up on me, eh? Wouldn't do for Limsa's new hero to turn up at the banquet soaked in his own tears and snot. Any road, there's your garb sorted. Now you just need to settle on your nerves. Tell me when you're ready and I'll tell you where you're meant to go. Please do. Ready to go? Good. Banquet will be starting soon. If you'd waited any longer, I'd have considered it my civic duty to hit you over the head and drag you there. Make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up. Carrying them won't do any good. They're meant to make you look like a gentleman, remember? Not a gentleman's bleeding lackey. Speak with Xanthale in Bulwark Hall, and they'll show you the way. Keep that head held high, lad. After everything you've done for Limsa, you've got good reason to be proud. Don't go letting no highborn bugger tell you different. Cheers, Baderon. What a nice guy. Let's have a look at these dress shoes then. Yeah, they look nice enough. What do they actually do? Nothing. They are literally just aesthetic shoes. This is where somebody's playing, like, I don't know, a copyrighted song, and I put up the video on YouTube and it's like, no, copyright strike, copyright claim, sorry. I'm like, hey, it wasn't me, I didn't do it. Dress shoes, fancy dress shoes, an adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. Yep, that's me. Okay, get over yourself and let me through. Those are some fancy dress shoes. Come, adventurer, I'll show you to the briefing room. Ta. Hey.
誇り高き海の民よ。この冒険者はリムサロミンサのために魂揺さぶる働きで尽くしてくれた英雄だ。英雄に海洋と航海の女神リムレーンの祝福を。
No, look at me, center of attention. I hate it.
顔に入れ墨のある者たち。奴らは蛮神リヴァイアさんに忠誠を誓った海賊団海蛇の下だ。奴らは蛮神リヴァイアさんの信徒を増やすために人さらいを繰り返していたようだ。サハギン族は長年我らと敵対してきた蛮族。その旧敵にいいように使われるとは情けない。君のおかげで奴らの動きが分かったのだ。感謝しているぞ。
その輝きは一体。
Oh, this? Yes, I figured it was completely normal.
これはもしや光のクリスタル？
これが。
あなた前にクリスタルを見たと言っていたわね。
Maybe.
光の石に。
やはりヤシトラ殿の推察通り、君は超える力を持っているようだな。君の触れた存在、それはおそらく母なるクリスタル。マザーク、君は一回の冒険者で終わらず、いずれは世界を左右する大物になるやもしれん。そう、あの光の戦士たちのようにな。かつてこのエオルゼアには蛮神と戦った者たちがいた。その者たちはエオルゼア諸国がグランドカンパニーを設立すると、その一員となり世界を救うためエオルゼア同盟軍の一員として5年前のカルテノーの戦いにも参加していた。しかしカルテノーを最後にその英雄たちは姿を消したのだ。残された人々は英雄が自分たちのために命を賭して戦ったことを覚えている。確かに彼らはそこにいたのだ。しかしその名を口に出そうとすると、日に焼けた書物を読み上げることができぬよう声に出すことができず、その顔を思い出そうとすると、閃光の中にあるように輪郭が影に包まれてしまう。この不可思議な現象から、人々は英雄たちのことを光の戦士たちと呼ぶようになった。光の意志に導かれた君を見ていると、かつての英雄の話を思い出すよ。冒険者、そのクリスタルを大事にすることだ。マザークリスタル、ハイデリンが君にそれを持たせた意味、それがわかるまではな。君は星の声、ハイデリンの意志に直接導かれたのだから。
ああ。
不滅隊をもっと前に出せ。勝敗とは速さと速さが分かつのだ。ウルダ派のつわものたちよ、底力を見せてみよう。
砂人が手薄だ。バラクーダの連中を回せ。国家団本隊と特殊陸戦隊はその場を死守だ。
ソージャ島の白狼隊を紅者隊の援護に回しなさい。エオルゼアと帝国の戦いに異邦人の冒険者も力を貸してくれているのです。
どうされたカヌエ戦などの。
あ、いい。
うろたえるな。この程度では魔法障壁は破られません。
一体あそこに何が。
ブルホーンからブラッドソーン。ブラッドソーン隊、どうした？応答しろ。マッドドッグ、ジャケスライダーか。こちらブルホーン、ラウバーンタ、無事か。
周囲を炎で囲まれ脱出不可能。あの手のやつは一体何なんです。ああ、
どうしたマッドドッグ。
そんなねキャプテン、もうダメだ、こらえきれね
え。マッドドッグ、応答しろ。ジャックス、クロビスは返事をしろ。くそー、なんだというのだこれは。
バラクーダの連中にも連絡は通じないのか。
ダメです。リンクシェルが使い物にならんのです。
こちらはどうです。
リンクシェル通信に妨害が発生している模様。おそらくあの化け物の影響です。
更新を続けなさい。出るまで呼び続けるのです。
はっ。
メルウィグ提督、ラウバーン局長、限界でしょう。残った兵を再編して撤収を。
ルイズワ殿を見捨てるわけにはいかん。
勝敗は速さと速さが分かつのではないのですか。もはやこの戦いに勝者も敗者もありません。今は一人でも多くの仲間の命を助けるべきです。ルイゾワ様には我々がつきましょう。ですが利益を顧みず戦っている冒険者の隊だけでも。
国家団全軍に通達。現時点をもって全ての命令を無効とする。全隊確固の判断で撤退せよ。いいか、しんがりには本隊をつけろ。冒険者たち特殊陸戦隊を優先して逃がせ。
不滅隊にも撤退指示を出せ。何？リンクシェルが使えないだ？バカ野郎！足で回って伝えるんだよ！行け！
そう、これはもう戦いじゃない。衛星だらけの逃げし黒き蛮神による虐殺だわ。暗くおぞましい気配、この状況でも強く感じるなんて。撤収しつつルイザワ様の援護に回ります。各員用意を。
目に無目をじとぬつバロアサワドだけメグドムブートねらつ利益策はとどめは恥はつるドヌスシーズン2年ジスダンジオンラビライドザダイドール
Well, well. Morning sunshine. All a bit much for you, was it? What happened? Ah, you don't remember then. Keeled over in the middle of the banquet, caused a right stir. Had to carry you back to the wench myself. Well, I say carry. It was more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Anyway, don't fret. It's little wonder you was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Your little nap seems to have put some colour back in your cheeks though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Xanthael and tell you... And he'll tell you... He'll let you into the command room. Oh, and stay away, okay? I'm told Merwin was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last time. I doubt she'll look too kindly on you if you repeated the trick. I'm just looking at the chat there. You shouldn't talk shit with your Achilles tendon in stabbing range. Interesting. Toy chest. Don't have any mini games. Oh, this is my room. No Shadowbringers. Main scenario quests. None of that to do yet. Alright, that's fine. What's this thing? Oh yeah, change the music in your estate. So we haven't got any song rolls yet, so we can't change anything. Summoning bell for our retainers. We don't have a retainer yet. And the... don't know what that does. Oh, I guess that's changing your appearance. And that is for... anything in there? Oh, that... yes. Do you know what? Oh, it's okay. I haven't got them out of my mail yet. So the Strife and the Tantalus outfit, just stash in there, but I haven't even pulled them out of my mail. So we'll go and see the Admiral. I think at that point we get access to the airships. And then we'll probably end this episode because I've been recording for a long time. Is it the Bulwark Hall I need to go to? Hi, can you let me back in, please? I appear to have fallen asleep and there was a cutscene. Hello, Admiral. Terribly sorry about all that. Good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered. Let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing, one I would entrust to no other. The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made other plans. It's business then. Ooh. Penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. Yes. Give me the airship license, please. The Battle of Carteneau and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It's been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Carteneau. These letters contain the details of said proposal, and I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. Proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not my only reason for choosing you. Oh, well, is it possibly because I have a giant crystal? No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions, a quality I feared lost. Say that you'll perform this duty. Don't really have a choice. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Gridania and Uldar. A grueling journey to be sure. We're to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. Oh, it's my hand. An airship pass to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I suggest you trouble Badaron for a few pills of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well travelled. It's a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand as I did in more peaceful times when berths were not so limited. But in times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Aye, Geico, your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. Yes, almost making me blush. On behalf of Limsa Levinsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager your destiny will be no small thing. Thanks. Okay, so we will leave it there for now. Next time we will have journeyed further and farther and faster and fishier. I don't know. Yeah, we'll explore some of the other nation states and get a bigger feel for the world of Final Fantasy XIV. What do you think of it so far, Carbuncle? It's all a bit intrepid, isn't it? Anyway, I will see you next time, as will Carbuncle and the Admiral. Cheerio!